Welcome everyone. Welcome to Tech Sound Engineering. Alright, so right here in this video we'll be looking at how to test resistors. You can see me have some resistors here. Now, first thing to do is this is your multimeter. You should know how to do that by now. From here now we can use from this place because any resistor that has to do with 200 ohms, you set it there. Understand? This is 2K, so anything between 2000 to 200, this is where it is. But if it is below 200, it is where we set it. And this is for 20K to 2000, and this to this, then to 2 mega. You understand? That is 2 times 10 raised to power 6, that is 2 million ohms. Okay, first thing to do is whenever you are dealing with resistor that you are not sure of the value, you can start with a very high value rating here. You can say this is 2 mega. So once you get the reading, because although even though you start with the lowest, there is nothing your resistor will do to your meter, unlike when you mistakenly plug it to wrong voltage from AC or DC that can damage it. Resistor one is quite different, but since you are not sure, because sometimes if let's say this resistor is 10K now, for example, if I'm currently on this 200, it will never read, and if you are not very careful you may assume it's not good, but it's good. It's just that the rating you are using is very bad. Okay, so very simple. Let's assume we're starting with this first one, so we start with 2 mega. Let's check it out. You see this is giving me 0.051, so this is telling me that this resistor is more than this mega where I am. So let's drop to 20K and see. This is at 20K. So let's see. So that means it's beyond this 20K. Let's go 200K. You see what I just did there now? We saw 2 mega, it was giving us 0 point, which shows it is below. I moved to 20K. When I moved to 20K, I read it. It wasn't showing anything. So that's to tell you that even though you go below, it will never read, because the resistance level is beyond all this. So it's not within this 20K now. So I switched to 200K. So that means it is beyond this 20K. So if I switch there now, you can see this is giving me 44.7K. Remember, we are in K. So this is not just ohms alone. This is 44.7 thousand ohms. So remember, the K means times 10 raised to power 3. That is 1000. You understand now? So you can say 4.8. Fluctuating a bit anyway. But just know that it's 44 to 45 ohms. That is the range which this resistor is. You may not get it exactly, but you can use your color code to balance. But now this will give you a very clear idea of what you're trying to get. Okay, so this is a 45.4 ohms resistor. I believe this is very, very clear and simple enough. Very, very simple. So let's check another one. This is gone. This is another one here. Let me start with this one. For this one, we start with the highest resistance level again. So this is giving us 0. It shows it is below. Let's go to 200K. It's giving us 0, so that means it is below. Yeah, so if you look at this now, I'm at 220K and it's giving me 9.75. So this is a 10K resistor if you approximate it, because there is some tolerance level. So this is a 10K resistor. You understand? And that is 9.78. Whether you call it 9.78 or you call it 10K, you are still correct, because if you approximate it. So this is a 10K resistor. I believe this is very explanatory enough. So now let's look at the other one. We'll go to our mega again. Let's check. We don't know this value. This is given us 0, 0. So that is to tell you that this one is very small. So let's go to 2K and see. At 2K, this is giving me 0.459. If I go to this, it will not read. So it's to tell you that this resistor is beyond 200 ohms, but between 2K and 200. We enter the mode where. So you can see it now. This point signifies a 0 point. So assuming there is no point there now, it would have been 2K, but this is point. So that means it is not up to 1000. So this is 0.47k, and if you look at that 0.7k to cancel 10, so that will give you, so this is like 460 ohms resistor. You understand that? Not up to, it's not a k, no, this is 0 point already, because if you say 2k, that is 2000. You understand, that is 2000, but the 0 there will cancel the 0, so it's giving you just an 100. You can see it now, 4.7k resistor, 7k, that is 470 ohms resistor. You call it 0.470 ohms resistor, so you already know from the 0 that is now up to 1000. All right, so let's check the last one. Last one, we are not sure of the value. Let's start from the highest, showing 0 point. So let's go 200. It is still below. Let's go 20k. This is 4.56, 4.55. Okay, so this is the range of this resistor now. It's 4.5. So this one is in k, not like the other one. The other one was in 100. Why this one is 1000? Look at the other one. You can see 0.445. So why this one is in 4.57? So this is in k, not 0 point. So that's how to test any type of resistor. If you find this video very helpful, why don't you support me by clicking the like button, click the share button, and subscribe to this channel if you are not part of this family. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in my next video. Cheers.